practical if you plant again.
Sila, parang di mong fuel lang pa. Nasa fling. Ikaw ba? Locker.
Pwede matalo yan na
Or is it called blowjob when there's more sucking than blowing?
Yawa. 3 AM to.
patay philosophy na maliit na karon.
Training them Fletchers, boy.
We get them arrows.
Gana na nabago yung fashion skin mo eh. Nag-exam lang po.
Yeah. Actually, kato man gabi good.
Ay,
sorry.
sa yung kung nabili ko na po.
Yeah.
Oh, lagit.
6 o'clock.
Why do I have fish? And where
Because
is
I
the
was
food?
fishing.
Where's the refrigerator? Where's the meats?
Where's the food?
Padong na ko, George.
Daday.
Meat.
Yes, give me your meat, daddy.
Nakoy fish, Jay.
Give,
Pero usan na lang.
give me your bangus. Yes.
Cook ba na lang tawag ko?
Raw. What the fuck? You gave me raw code. Why you giving it to me raw, man?
It's fucking raw!
Fucking raw.
Lantaw Hell's Kitchen ba? Yeah.
Human imo?
Na sa Netflix. Nawala ko sa season 17.
What the
Atay
goddamn?
17, what the fuck? Atay, igor ako sa YouTube katanaw mga putol-putol lang episode.
Okay, sa gina gali TLC, di ba? Or ano sa tawag ato? Ang channel.
The lifestyle.
Ding 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 ding. Nais kong magpakalasi.
Atay, di kangat. Kangat ang rail.
Wait lang. Karas ka niro. Wala mo. Nama ka ni mo meet.
Ay, okay, meet ay buong.
Ay, yawa. Ipaasa ko ninyo.
Okay, na-meet akong talo nun.
Ay, mga meat scepter. Mag-cook na lang. Fucking shit. Panay something na rin ako. Wala. Kapur man niya eh. Wala, lagyan mo yun.
Okay. Then, fuck. I'll take that.
Mag-cook ang tropical fish.
No,
Yes.
but it can be
Dili.
eaten raw.
Bili. Ang saan mo ng tropical fish? Pasalo mong balik.
Ibutang sa ano. Ay, di na din pwede.
Kasa, asan ipadulong yung mga ano?
Kung what?
How yummy is pumpkin
Real.
pie? Oh, what the fuck?
Sa village.
Luminas pumpkin pie?
Kulang-kulang.
Oh, dako kay nagmahatag lady.
Lamias pumpkin pie. Sa ilasa.
Pixel.
Ano ko i-cooked cod, isa ka buok. Yes, this is my food for today. Lagi food me? Food me, please. Pag-change ko ng skin! I have mixed feelings when I see you. And your shorty
Kaya
legs.
po ka turn on ko rin.
Wait, kuha man yung mabalik. Oh, thank you. Ariga, thanks.
Ay, paghali sa crafting test. Third. All I need is 6.
Okay, stay that way, Ras. Para murag na po yung female na, di ba? Ngayon kayo, puro.
Kung sa di si Aya, di na siya mabalik iba.
Layo na, di na babalikon si Aya. Thank you, Ras. Di ba, only female, unta. Si Palma.
Kaya, tayo.
Naman si Aya.
Hindi ko magkuyo. Main yung cut 3 mga
No, you shall join us in the ceremonial bed.
Minecraft bed.
Magun sa gali ko.
Ano lang rail.
I don't know what to do, man.
It goes both ways now.
Look, creeper. Oh, man.
Creeper.
Napag-isda
Oh,
ko pero
man.
come out of food.
Way back in the
Wait,
mines.
ganun na glass dari. Like, may random glass sa kilid sa balay.
Oh,
Ito mo aquarium para sa oceloton.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, yes. Very nice,
Yes,
Joseph.
sir.
Ayun sa pag glass pane na lang. Ay,
oh, masol man ka, Fred. Dali, akong patyan ang isda diretso.
yo, what the fuck? Nanatay man cave. Doon sa ko. Mag-mine? Yeah, probably mag-mine.
Drop lagi sila po ni.
Alright, back to the trenches we go.
Di man tali tamuhin mo ka ng fish trap. Tali. Sunod ko na, Fred.
Ako man tay, pero may in charge of building, pero wala kayong ma-build today.
Build that deck. Dare you.
Yes, yeah, pwede kayo. Pero I need I need materials. I need to survive. Y'all got any buckets though?
Sana ko isa ka bucket ng isa na ni Ambon lang, kinsa na ko si Joseph matag. Kadagan mo, wala. Natay rail. Kaya tayo hinayag kamang.
Kadapit. Can I get one bucket from you?
Padong nakuli ay hulat.
Nara ko sa uli. Nara ko sa uli. Nara ko sa balay. Retard moment.
What the fuck?
This is what math does to a man.
I gotta stop sprinting. What the fuck? I don't have unlimited food.
Ay, yatay, di kaabot. Animal. Uy, 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 uy! Goodbye, rail.
Doon yung murasoy. Russell's struggling right now. Are you okay there, my friend?
Can eat shit.
Yes, I see you.
Ay, pangita niyo.
Just go on. Bucket.
Ow. Pasoy, ako. Saka pungkol.
Pungkol, pero akalakaw mag ako ng pungkol.
Pumukha rin. Lakaw din eh. Skip pungkol ka.
Ano sige taga ng kuhan gali? Pungkol pero sa tiil. Pungkol di ako na.
Pungkol niya.
Thank you.
Ako ng pulyo eh.
Talaga na problema.
I hate fall damage.
Pungkol sa pulyo kay ano.
Grabe ka nag-full damage yung polio.
Yo! Oh, very dark! Very, very dark! Oh my god. Minus ligtas points for Joseph.
Minus points to the Lord eh.
That is very wrong.
Oh, fuck!
Very wrong. Forgive us, Lord, for we have sinned.
Ay, maganda topic. Polio rin yung full damage.
Nakarog ito ya! Bahala na na yun.
Magkakaan mga yung mga street.
Sabi Lord. Unsa galing ako an?
Need protection.
Unsa galing nga level rush ang Diamond 12 no?
Kili, pag una,
Ano?
kanang negative 58.
God fucking damn it do. Laluma na
Okay,
oy.
kanang, kanang...
Wala yan, nakahayo eh.
1.8.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Naroon dito ang dagang kay Diamond.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Good luck na
Oh
si
my
Papa,
god. Oh my god, napi tubig. Oh my god. Unluckiest fucking miner in the universe.
Pero ako Diamond Miner.
Ayaw, mawala pa lang na. I just need iron.
Patay na, nasa Africa de ako. Blood
I
diamond
got
ko.
the place down enough. Opening na ako good ring, wala ko yung torch. Kung sayop na ko na.
Ang popo mo. Wala ko
Kailan ka
na
ng torch day?
Ang bobo mo. Bari ko sa kabi yata yung negligence kay Koy. Reckless negligence. Imprudence de. Reckless negligence. Reckless imprudence, George Daguman. Sentence to life.
Drive ya pong car shot. Kaya wala ko yung drive sa pag
You drive me crazy.
In bed. Whoa.
Whoa, crazy. Crazy bad.
Slip.
Yatay pa nung.
Pag kulang ka mas kalma.
Please.
Goodbye, Atobo Village. Kaya minatay, wa man day niga.
Slip
Nigi powered.
Humpty Dumpty joined the akar. Ari ka ham.
Leave na lang mo. Ras, leave gadget.
Tayo sa ipatay kong mga zombie.
Leave lagi gadget.
Adios kag kalit matingala mga zombie.
Pubuntag na nagalit. Pubuntag. Mana. Balik na. Hacks, mga good hacks. Minecraft hacks. Yan na din.
Nag toys na pa may saka klase abala na siya. Negligence.
Saan kayo ba itong yan ako sa inyo? Atin na.
Turbo naman sa pag Minecraft doon.
Dili. Yawa naman
Pansiyo ba? Know your priorities.
gali. Una to ning house in lot na to itong pagkaon, di ba? Ang inabuhi
Mag-mine
din.
ka, Gio.
Turo ko yung torch.
Mag-mine. Asa ka dapat mag-mine? Ay, naku yung torch.
Ikaw
Dapat
akong
torch.
i-mine. Naki-torch sa kalagyan na. How many?
No,
Ate.
Ako rin sa diri.
Oh no.
Uy. Palma, mas low lang ba sa
Breaking
ilog?
2, power...
Siyawa, sa noon.
Palma, mas dool ang baba sa ilog.
Mas lowol man ay.
Mangulam ko iron sword.
Ato yan, short sa chest.
Yes, I stole it. Okay, Ras, ikaw
Okay.
balag organize ani kita pulan ko.
Ako rin ba organize pisting animal.
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I need me some
Wait,
talk.
anymore, you are of no use to me.
Yes! Makaabot sa pinakataas. Very nice. Nanatay rail. May railway.
Man, we need some fucking wood. Pwede mag-chop.
Nung
Mag-chop ko.
Basta tanong balik. Hindi na ni mo tamnon. Ikaw akong potlon.
Ako yung diligan.
This is fuck.
Crazy. Saan pagtanong balik?
Coupling. Uy, tangan.
Glosuri. Yawa, ila ko rin.
Ilag lang.
Still!
My God. Ang bunga
Ilag pa
mama.
kay kailangan tag tubig. Sino to kayo na ako?
Right.
Ako na i-harvest ng mga wet.
Wet as pussy. That's a wit. That's a wit. That's a wit as pussy.
Basta mag-harvest mo ba kay may sobra na sili, buta na sa composter.
Found the rains down in Africa.
May pang-African na pay snow, kita taon, what the fuck.
Gusto ka mag-snow dari?
Bahalag, eh magkirig ko mo. Open problema.
Kirig lang daw sa kirig.
Di wala mag-snow eh, kaya wala mag-happen.
Oof. Oof. Very
Slap sa mukha. Pag-era tayo sa next no. Kada lang lang tapos.
Wala yung kakado lang ito. Ang tagbigo.
It's not gay to kiss the boys goodnight.
Pare.
Kumain ka kong iron eh. Para natin mga lantern.
Gold lagi ako sige makita.
Puro naman gold rin ito sa lalong na mine.
Nasa negative.
Ala, yawa, gasugod ng klase.
Diamonds.
Putang ina, nagsusugod na pala ang klase, man.
Disturbo man yan siya.
Disturbo kayo sa ko ang pag-minecraft. Gati ka komsay pa ko. Nagasaba-saba ram si sir eh. Sa mukha niya ko na yung background music na jazz eh. Oh, shit ka na jazz.
Tuwa tayo background music bro lagi. Jay.
Wala no. Ako na po be.
Ikaw na po.
Ako kura.
Grabe sa ko niya ang kulong.
Gusto
Kalma na ba? Kalma.
Hoy pumna.
Kalma!
Kalma pa nga.
Hello Jay, dami ka dire Jay. Hello.
Ano? Ay, putang ina, nakuratan ko niya. Oh, follow me. Come and see. The world of full imagination. Pure day. Come with me and you'll see a world of pure imagination.
Atay full HD. Gamit din ako kay pang farming music.
Music ka na. Lamia, i-mute ani ni Sir Ipis. Tulang ba? Batik kay nga.
Dayon ikaw bitag wala na kami.
Patay! Patay ko! Yawa ako.
Pointed Jay. Automatic 5.
Automatic.
Pero lang sa TikTok, George.
Tayo itong ambastos, grabe. Get that 30 bro. Get that 30 bro.
Kung nanaag kailang Karen Jay ba nga na kundi ako may.
Really, na get that 30 bro. Good ka.
Istoryahan kay ayuda. Let's see.
Okay, nagpa-restore ako ba para makadawat yung wala na ulan.
Ano di?
Wala ko na lista sa pan.
Ay, yatay. Kabatian na eh.
Wala gan kay interest in politics. Nagpa-restore agad pa.
Really? Cash money. You know? The grind.
Nakarehistro ako. Kuya.
Kapag nidungan ka na mo pal.
O lagi. Atay.
Bakit hindi ka nakabihistro pa?
Sige mo po ipapuyog. Sige sa akong kuya. Pero
Yes,
ngayon.
Ito. Sige, kag tukuyogon sige yung...
Makuyog ko ni kuya. Sige ba?
Sige, kag tukuyogon sige.
Layo ng puta.
Okay? Saj. Very saj. Hindi to sa itong gisponan eh. The fuck?
Atay.
Okay.
Nindot. Isirto. Yawa.
Diba, mining wise,
Pwede puro gold ako makuha.
hindi kay Kuan ba ka ng cave
Jay, na ako
system?
pag Jay, dagan kay iron tele Jay.
Kabay di kaasa ko.
Ay, wala.
Sunda ang akong hidig.
Wala ni bulag magpunin mo.
Lo, bad kay ka. Bulag ka na ako. How dare
Balik ko
you?
ako namatay ato last time din. May skip ko. Okay. Walay armor. Pero okay.
Yun ako, din ako kauli eh.
Ano man?
Ano ang katulpo.
Buhatag ka ng let me find you and I'll memorize mo kung anong value.
Ay, makay mo, nagag spyglass, amethyst sword, copper ingot,
Game,
amethyst shard, amethyst sword.
Mambo Bosaw. Crazy Mambo Bosaw ikaw ha.
Boyer sa manay. Nasagi namatay nila.
Uy, daga
Kaulit ng gravel eh.
Putang ina, shit.
At mami.
Ang batig yun din nga bayom kay mahulog na kalit. Kusang ina.
Magutang cave mo. Ako makabalik. And too far gone. May armor. Beasting yaw.
Sorry Ras.
Wala, tulo ka po creeper at ay. May problema niyo.
Oh man.
Uy pa.
Creeper.
Kung ka ng gold agad.
Beasting! Oh, okay then.
Golden apples.
Talagi, no? Ako'y doon
Uy, golden apple.
Ano sa'yo gamit sa clay ball?
Mong labayan.
What? What do you mean? What do you say?
Ay, clay ball, mo brick, right? Or terracotta, depende. Pwede kita mo concrete.
Ooh, lapis. You know what they say.
Di na siya mo work dali sa bago na world generation.
Di mo sure.
At ngit-ngita po daning mag-RTX on eh.
Pag
Okay,
torch. Hayag lagi sa ko.
Ngit-ngit sa kuha kay sani ang hayag sa lang
Matik hayag siya sa ngit-ngit. Like, wag ngit-ngit kay, hayag guys, mura ko ga-torch.
mine ang pagkagigit kung gold at ganyan. Uy, lava bastusa.
Grabe, ang bastos.
Nag-spawn ng katabangan na yaw. Where am I going? There's no resources here. Abot pa yung dead end na na-creeper. Yawa. Buto lang good. Buto lang good.
Kahit ka ba?
I'm here with you.
Yawa, maniwa, nakitarong.
Ano mo lagi?
Ayawa, sabi na ako ikaw, hindi pa din.
Duh, gayon na sa buang. Ba't ka
Sa
ganon?
black, kamo ha?
Why? Wala akong sinabi. Ikaw lang nagsabi.
Assuming.
Hindi, wala akong
Wala may
nagsabi.
i-exit sa'yo pa na ikaw ng raso.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Oh my god.
Wala, self-sabotage.
Self-report.
At ay, sumo ko na level. Kasi 40
Next
na
level. You're on the next level.
Sorry,
It's
don't
night
have to
time.
Okay, let's start na daw. Let's go na sir, let's go.
Let's slip.
Kabuti na, hindi ko katog.
Ikaw di ka slip.
Uy, yo, ano sa man to?
Can suck
Isa.
Crazy.
Ay, ka muli, binig magtulog na magtulog.
Kapit na ko pa ulit.
Crazy. Wait. Labi ako yung bed.
Live lagi, live.
Oh, live no. Adios.
Wait, feel ako di ko pwede mo live kay lagi pagbalik na ako. Wait lang, doon lang.
Okay. Yung emeralds, para sa pang pinabarasan.
Tingnan ko, pwede na balik ha.
Gusto mo katulog sa bread.
Pwede man ako iset na 1-1 lang matulog.
Ayaw eh.
Yaw eh.
Start out na.
Okay, so far, okay. Okay. I think most of you have questions. So, what are your questions so far?
Living through this night with
I have no questions.
Okay.
I have zero questions, Lods.
Hello.
Sorry,
Do-
it's not my cock.
Para mo dira.
Yung gananan niya eh.
Bantay,
Hindi po ba
Are you
yun?
okay? Ano sir, are you okay? You're cut with I suck.
Pwede na balik.
Pwede na, agad nga rin.
No, wala lang yung maniyom lagi.
Wala sir, kaya di mo po nga natin mo.
Nulo, pal mo.
Hindi mga pana.
Ka-aggressive. Ka-aggressive.
Kung wala yung mga tanah mo, ara ba da?
Kung sa may nasa lag, glass
Wala.
ka sa balik.
Diamond kit.
Ako sa lagi ito 58 ras.
Dili rasa ba dira.
Negative 12. Ay, 24 po.
Kuang.
Lagi naman yung mga random na yan.
First time teacher ba na siya?
Makakala ako.
Biglaw yung diamond.
Okay. So any questions so far? What about the homework? So na ay nag-post ng tana. Ang sa dahimon sa homework. What about the rest? Kasabot lang uban?
Ah, sir.
Bro.
Check ito na tana sa homework gani. Si
Dungeon.
Master?
Dungeon.
Okay,
Tabangin ko ba?
so,
Ay,
okay, let me share my screen.
ay kuhan siya baka ng... Lagi, dungeon lagi. Spawner.
Sagay siya na.
Skeleton.
Ayaw, gupa.
Lagi.
Kunin mo na.
Lagi, gali. Listo yan.
So, ano?
Saka ng spawner.
So, rank free bone meal farm mo. Kaya pa yun.
Okay.
Pa na.
Meron na problema sa permissions.
Well, ano ba? Ito is to the hard.
Hardcore.
Pero mas hard na na yung mga armor ang one.
Okay.
Hindi naman po. Because may
Pinatyanay na sila. Pag pinatyanay mo, please.
Isipang sila.
Bagaw. Bang. Minecraft.
Hey, Fred, ito ang difficult dito.
Sumagay mo dira. Kanyo? Isog kanyo? Bang. Bang. Kana.
Okay, so, ano ito pang kahanin mo about the homework? What about the others?
generate sa natin.
Sarang ng kana?
Dahil sir.
Sa mutra? Hello.
Sorry sir.
Mama.
Ay, di ka naman kadiriras.
The surface
Ay, ako na daw ka ng...
regarding that.
Sige. Okay. So, saan na?
Diamond.
Ali, gadras. Ali, ano nga coordinates
So,
SB?
for your
Ang tawa kong screen.
Echo.
Go, spawner!
laboratory
Markal eh, kanang screen.
Assignment. Let's extract this. So this is the file, and what you're going to do is you're going to modify complex.cc.
Iwa sa ga-record sa kuan. Wait lang, B! Oh my god!
Tingnan lang ko na pwede mag-record. Amo nga kayo makalim. Tignan na ako.
Dili siya mag-record. Ako yung mag-record mismo. Ito sabi, mag-off sa ko ka ng... mag-display, mag-window capture sa kuan.
Okay. So these are the files.
Imbis mag-stream, mag-record og klase.
Nakita?
Hindi pwede ma-stop.
Oops.
Manay, ay si Kathleen.
Okay, so
Manay gitawag na kuan Kathleen.
Naka-compile mo, nakasulay mo compile sa kuan. Ito
Oo,
ba?
gani.
Minsan may nakasulay o compile sa inyo ang homework. Okay, so if you're using code blocks,
Ellington,
hello, madunggan na ko dira. Hello.
64, Y level 64.
Okay.
siguro ko
Okay, so you create
Y level 64 kay dagan kay
new and then
Okay, diri ko magmayan.
project. Okay, and then click on okay, so what extract sa ninyong una ang zip file sa usa ka folder like this, okay? Pre aning gihimo nako. Gibutan nako sa
Take down na lang.
LA1, okay? So, nadira ang tulo ka file and then open code blocks and then go to new. Okay, so I'm sorry, kalimot ko og record. Mag-record ako.
Ang Roblox na.
Kung gana po, ang tatong x-ray hack. Katong nan sa una pa kayo eh. Uy! Ah! Very nice. Nag-strip mining ko. Kita rin ko diamonds. Very nice. 8 pag yun ko mo. I have armor now, boys.
Ako 1 million ka diamonds lagi.
Oo, nga, mo tagay mo enchanting table. Bit better. Ano yun?
Kubre, kailangan man nagkuhan sa table good books.
Ayun no.
Bugay ako so good.
Ang game mode sab kay easy ra.
Nalag eh.
Abo, hard, oy. Mura man tag mga bit.
Tabo sa recording.
Kinig na nalay spawn na.
Ako so good.
Spawn na.
Ah,
Ata XP farm.
mo naman ni si Kuan, si Abdul, yung imong na-cancel. Okay, so I'll click on start anyway. So mag-rejoin na lang niya si Kuan, si Abdul.
Kumay na yung ko lagi sa mountains.
Okay, so manong na
Mag-redstone torch na lang ko eh. Na akong kadito.
oh, Abdul eh.
Abdul. Explosive.
Balik na?
Sa mountains ang emerald.
Oh.
For level 64.
Si Abdul nakabalik na Kuan. Kabalik na. Okay, so after we have extracted the zip file, okay, into a folder, okay, like for example, what I did here is okay, so I extracted it in this folder LA1. Okay, so I have the 3 files there. So you open code blocks, okay, and then click on new, and then go. Okay, I'm just checking. Okay, new project, and then console application. Okay, and then next, and then okay, choose C++ as the language. Okay, and then folder to create project in. Okay, go to desktop, and then project title LA1. Okay, so kana. Okay, and then next, and then click on the, okay, just I do not need to well, it's up to you. Okay, if you want the debug version, okay, so for me I don't need the debugging, so I'm going to okay, well, if you wanted to create both, okay, you can also check that. So I only need the release version. So what's the difference between the debug version and the release version? Well, the debug version has, okay, if you click this, the debug version of the executable will be created. So it will contain debugging symbols, okay, while the release version will have the debugging symbols stripped, okay. So it will no longer be included in the output executable. Okay, so well, we can actually compare the two. Okay, okay, so just for comparison, so let's compare the two outputs. Okay, so what's the difference between the debug version and the release version? Okay, so for the debug version, that's intended for debugging. Okay, so the output of the debug version is intended to be used with a debugger. That is, if you're still designing your program and then tracing or
Like a meat.
uh,
Minute brother.
okay, identifying bugs or looking for bugs. Okay, in your program, so you can you can load the executable with debugging information into your any debugger that understands the debug symbols. Okay, so well, I do not know if the debugging symbols are actually standardized. Okay, so what I know is if you are compiling with GNU compiler collection, okay, then that will be that okay, the debug version will produce debugging symbols for loading with the GDB, okay, or the GNU debugger, okay, and okay, so if you're compiling with Visual Studio, okay, then the debug information will be for loading with the debugger that's built in or that comes with the Visual Studio IDE. Okay, so I do not know if the debugging symbols are standardized. Okay, so if that is conforming to some sort of a standardized format. Okay, so let's just check the two, so that two versions will be produced, debug version and release version. Okay, so that is okay, so I will be using the GCC, okay, GNU compiler collection. That's what GCC means. Okay, okay, so finish, and then for the sources, okay, so delete that one, remove file from project, okay, because we will be adding other files. So add files, so I will be adding, okay, so note that I deleted this, so we will be adding those only 3 files, okay, the 3 files from the that comes with the homework package. Okay, so open that, okay, okay,
Pre.
that's just click OK on that, and we're done.
Wait lang, wait lang.
So okay, so we have here, okay,
Mana.
of course this one is not needed, so well, I do not know if this contains some code.
Mhm.
Well, it does. Okay, just a hello world. Okay, so well, that's not needed. Okay, so okay,
Mahal
so
lagi
that's
din siya. Kanang pre.
uh
Katong kita
okay,
katong
the
kita ko na.
structure of the project folder that we just
Isa ta connect down.
created, and then okay, so for your homework, okay,
Weekend man
yeah,
ang
well,
klase
actually it's
ron.
not a homework, it's a laboratory assignment. uh, okay, so you will be creating okay, you will be implementing a module, okay, which in the form of class. Okay, so the class declaration is in this file complex.hh, okay, in the header file. So you'll see that no, okay, so
Oh shit. I recognize ako.
okay, so okay, so this is the header file containing the declaration, okay, for the complex number abstract data type. Okay, well, what's an abstract data type? Well, that is exactly what we are designing. Okay, it's an abstract data type. Anong abstract data type man? Well, it's not the same as the
Ano yung
uh,
suspicious to?
basic data types like int, float, double, car, and so on. Okay, it's not the same as those data types. Okay,
Na effect.
so abstract data types can have additional operations and additional behavior, okay, than just those basic data types. Okay, so okay, so for your homework, you will be implementing, rather, you will be completing the implementation of the uh, the class for representing complex numbers. Okay, so do you know what complex numbers are? Well, let's see the definition. Okay, so complex number. Okay, so well, we can actually look at Wikipedia. Okay, that's I think that's a good enough uh,
No.
definition. So let me see if this is good enough.
Matay ko siya, masama.
Okay, just okay. So according to the definition, a complex number is a number of this form a plus bi. Okay, where a and b are real numbers. Okay, so do you know what real numbers are? Well, I think you're all familiar with that. Okay, that's real numbers are numbers including what? Okay, any number. Okay, it includes any number, positive and negative, and so on. Okay. Okay, like for example, an example of a real number is the pi. Okay, which has a value of 3.141 and so on. Okay, so a complex number is a number of this form. Okay, so a plus bi. So where a and b are real numbers and I is an indeterminate satisfying. Okay, it is defined to have this property that I squared equals -1. So whenever you see I squared, okay, you can replace that with a -1. Okay, so as an example, 2 plus 3i is a complex number as well as what? Okay, any number. Okay, as long as you have here okay, a real number and another real number here. So you can also have 5 minus 10i. Okay, that's another complex number. So okay. Okay, so this is our definition of a complex number, and then we can also have we can do arithmetic. Okay, with the complex number. Okay, let me see where are those things defined. Okay, so here it is. Okay. Okay. So addition is defined. Okay. So well, actually, a complex number is a superset of the set of real numbers. Okay. So take note of that. So that is the set of okay. All complex numbers is denoted by this symbol. Okay. And it contains the set of the real numbers as a proper subset. Okay, so well, complex numbers, okay, are used in okay, electrical engineering, electromagnetism, and so on. Okay, so it's a numbering system. Okay, so well, if you are new to that, okay, it's not something new. Okay, so it's just the same. Okay, it's an old concept dating back to okay, the time of Descartes. I think kinsa man ang nag-imbento ani. Okay, so Rene Descartes. Okay. Okay, so okay, so here are some other terminologies. So we have okay. Okay, so I'll just read this. Okay, so in mathematics, a complex number is an element of a number system that contains the real numbers and a specific element denoted I. Okay, called the imaginary unit satisfying this equation. Okay, that I squared is equal to -1.
1,000
So,
real.
moreover, every complex number can be expressed in this form, a plus bi, where a and b are real numbers. Okay? So, because no real number satisfies the above equation, I was called an imaginary number by Descartes. Okay? For
Today we will recreate the Rwandan
for the
genocide.
complex for the complex number a plus bi, a is called the real part and b is called the imaginary part. Okay? And then the set of complex numbers is denoted by either of the symbols. Okay, so that symbol. Okay. Okay, so despite the historical nomenclature, imaginary. Okay, complex numbers are regarded in the mathematical sciences as just as real. Okay, as the real numbers and are fundamental in many aspects of the scientific description of the natural world. Okay, so that's not something new. Okay. Uh,
Yes,
and then
pamplex
let's define
Sorry ka pumpkin.
addition, okay, arithmetic on complex numbers.
Patahim
So,
pumpkin pie.
addition sa,
Big pumpkin.
okay, where is addition? So, here it is. So, adding to
Ay,
complex
ito yung pumpkin
numbers,
pie.
a plus b. So, a is x plus yi and b is u plus vi. Okay, so we can add the two component wise. Okay, so we have here that's a x plus yi and b is u plus vi. So the sum of the two complex numbers a and b is x plus u plus y plus vi. Okay, and then subtraction. Okay, a minus b is defined as follows. Okay, so x plus yi. Okay,
Ay, kailangan ng egg yan.
open parenthesis close parenthesis minus u plus vi. Okay, so the difference is again it's component wise. Okay, so
Go, main blind blind.
treating
Golden carrot.
so just a moment.
For what? Master ng farmer dire oh.
Sa may ang hatag.
Golden carrot o kanang glistering melon slice.
Ah. Walay ka ng blacksmith.
Wala, pre. Lo. Itong Fletcher, the fuck? Ako itong zombie ba?
Blacksmith o librarian ang kailangan nato.
Ako itong zombie akong Fletcher dire ba? Utang ina. Oh!
Ni torch atong village.
Feel ko gikaon gitog zombie din nasunog.
Ade. If you can. Wala if you can.
Saan library yan ron natin mga
Wait.
building?
Wait a second.
No. Okay. Where am I? So, okay, so that's subtraction. Okay, so we do that component wise. So, x minus u plus y minus vi. Okay, so for multiplication, we have, okay, we can multiply any complex number with a real number r. Okay, so this is okay, r times a is r times x plus yi. Okay, so this is the same as multiplying the components by r. Okay, so we have rx plus ryi. Okay, and then okay,
Sa man game mo ritual rin ay TNT o kanang vindicator.
Mga na eh.
okay, so actually subtraction can be expressed in terms of addition, okay, by multiplying the Okay, the subtrahend, that is b, okay, by -1. Okay, the real number -1. Well, actually, any real number
Fortune?
can be
Wala.
considered still
Eh, wala,
a
wala.
complex number.
Wala
Okay,
apply ang fortune.
so the imaginary component is just 0 for
Sleep. Sleepy
real
time.
numbers. Okay, so well, as what I mentioned earlier, the set of complex numbers is a
Sleep.
superset
Sleepy
of
time.
the set
Ah!
of the real numbers. Okay, so
No, sanali ko lang.
Kita po katri, gikawatan manininyo katri.
Day ka. Ay, naka sa village.
Wala
Sleep.
sa
low.
village.
Okay.
Sleep. Wala na nagka-trade.
Wala. Ayaw
Okay,
ko
so
katri.
any real number is still a complex number. Okay, so it's just okay. A real number is any complex number that has 0 as the imaginary component. Okay, so kung kani ang y diri is 0, then we have a
Cut mo kayo
real number. Okay, we have a real number that is also a complex number. So now, what about multiplication? So let's go through this. So we have
Dagan mo sa village.
uh,
Imo kay tag
okay, we have this complex number x plus yi times u plus bi. Okay, so the result is
Yes, kasi.
uh, hmm. Okay, so how is that done?
As you, eh.
Okay, so we can actually do that right here.
Dagan na nag-ship. Ayaw gawas.
Mga bugo may mga villager dere. Fucking dawas.
Naman di
Oops.
bet. Oh,
Nangawala lagi atong baka.
naman ko.
Diba?
Mayroon.
Okay,
Diba?
so x, y, u, v. So, well, it's just like multiplying two expressions. So we have x plus yi, oops, yi times
Ayaw.
u plus bi. Okay, so we get xu, okay, plus
Time for adventure.
xvi plus uyi, okay, plus yvi squared. Okay, yvi squared. So note that I squared is equal to -1. Okay, so we have here. Okay, so this is just minus yv. So we have xu plus. Okay, so let's group the terms. Okay, just a moment.
Nah, murag naay under portal dere.
Correct na pa mo.
Ta.
Ugma, final na.
Okay, edit lang ah.
Di na ito koloran.
Ano under portal ni Aya?
Si Enderport.
Nether naman yung...
Nether portal.
Kung sa mo ang coordinates.
Kanina balay.
1,178.
Kanina balay.
Oh,
Talaga man.
Sorry po. I was tempted.
Advancement. Wala. Advancement na ko ra.
We need to go deeper. What she said.
Nether portal.
time, bro.
Need to find more village. Kill all the cows I can see. I need your letter, boys. I'm gonna have to commit genocide na. Amen.
Dili, Gio, dili.
Excuse me, katanong nga talaga. Yos, man.
Ayaw, ano, date iron. Pang tarong.
Nasa
Baka
chest,
lagi
nakamain ko. I-furnish na lang ko daan.
Adto sa balay, babe, para makain mo na ko enchanting table. Diamond, salamat. Ay, ikaw, man din na, buo. Wala ko siyang preto.
Yes, finally, na woods.
Pag-mine sa Deco Obsidian. Ako tong gubon to, Nether Portal.
Hello. Okay, are you still around? Okay, so asa na ganito? X, so let's group the terms. Okay, so we have XU, and then this one
Coding.
becomes minus YV because this is -1. So we have, okay, it's not actually plus. So, okay, so that's minus YV. Oops.
Nasa chest to, galoto ko.
Okay,
Ganang
YV. Because that is -1. So we are done with this. So we have then plus XV I, and then plus UI.
Yo, dagan kog food, pero
Ay.
kog village.
Okay,
Ako na
so that's it. So we can now group. Okay, so we have XU minus YV plus XV plus UI. Hi. Okay, so I think we got that correctly. Did we? Hello. Okay. Sakto ba? Saan to? Complex number. So we have that. Okay, so XU minus YV plus XB plus YU, okay, or UI. Okay, so that's correct. So, okay, so that's for multiplication. And then what about for division? Well, for division, well, actually, it's the same thing as okay, so well, let's divide x plus yi divided by u plus vi. Okay, so this is what? Well, we need, how do we divide? Well, we can multiply this by 1, okay, but that one has a special form. Okay, okay, so we have x plus yi divided by u plus vi. Okay, so we multiply this by 1. Okay,
Whoa.
well, that one has a special form. It is actually the conjugate. Okay, so that's what we call the conjugate. Okay, so conjugate. Okay, the conjugate of a plus bi is okay a minus bi. Okay, so that's the conjugate. Okay, so for any complex number a plus bi, okay, the conjugate of a plus bi is a minus bi. Okay, so just remember that. That's how it's defined. So okay,
Ikaw to na yung istorya ka na para.
hello. Okay. And then here, so we will just multiply this by 1. Okay, that's the conjugate of u plus vi. Okay,
Makes sense, makes sense.
u plus, oh no, not it's, okay, the conjugate is u minus vi.
Manog roller da.
Okay, over u minus vi. So that's actually 1, di ba? It's u minus vi divided by u minus vi. So that's 1. So it does not change this expression. Okay, but when we simplify this, okay, the denominator becomes what? Okay, so if we multiply a complex number by its conjugate, we will get what?
Kailan ka na kailan ka na.
Okay, what we will get is, okay, so for example we have u, okay, so let's do that. Okay,
Yung taas eh.
so u plus vi.
Allo.
Oops.
Eh, wala mo kagaon ka.
Wait lang.
vi
Suga. Wait, pink.
times u minus vi. Okay, so what do we get? So we have u squared
Allo, ako bed.
minus uv I, okay, and then plus uvi,
Cheers.
okay,
Need one
minus
brother, bro.
b squared, okay,
Brother, I can
minus b squared I squared. So minus, okay, that's
Uy, wala na si Jasper.
okay, that's b squared I squared. So I squared becomes negative 1. So this simplifies to just u squared. So we have minus and plus, so that becomes 0.
Send off.
So here we have a minus b squared I squared. So I squared is negative 1. So we get
Sleep.
u
Wait
plus
lang ba?
u squared plus b squared. So that's the result. So this is a real number. Okay. So wala na may I dira. So that is a real number. So well, okay, this simplifies to
Kay atay kang sa.
Sleep.
Ah.
Sleepy time.
okay. So we have okay, x plus yi times u minus vi. Okay, over u squared plus b squared. Okay, so you simplify this further.
Okay, one more.
What you will get is this. Okay, ano siya? Okay, so okay, w divided by z is equal to
When you download Minecraft, what's not clicking?
okay, of course that is assuming that w is u plus vi. Okay, and z is what is z?
Sige.
Check ko lang.
Moto ko, mo moto ko.
Amo na z diri. Okay, tura. Z is x plus yi. Okay, so the result is this. Okay, so we have ux plus vy plus vx minus uy. Okay, I. Okay, divided by x squared plus y squared. Okay, so that's division of
Ako yung mga ano.
okay, the quotient, or okay, that's the quotient of two complex numbers. Now okay, so we have now talk about the conjugate. Okay, the complex conjugate, which is as simple as just this. Okay, given any complex number a plus bi, its complex conjugate is a minus bi. Okay, and then what about okay, what about the
2,300.
mathematical inverse of a complex number? So I think it's also defined here. Okay, so this is Okay, mathematical inverse is actually the reciprocal. Okay, so what I just call that the
One block
inverse.
bitaw
Okay,
dere kay one
so
block.
mathematical
Dili lang kay
inverse
kapat.
is okay. It's the same thing as the reciprocal of the complex number. So well, we have the complex number
Sige, sige.
x plus yi, so that's z. So its reciprocal is y.
Tulo ka nimo eh.
I don't know. Its reciprocal is
Palagi zombie sig tingog ay.
x
Pag-abot mo.
divided by x squared plus y squared minus y divided by x squared plus y squared
Kalalam na eh.
I. Okay? So that's how we uh okay, that is how we compute the inverse or the reciprocal, the mathematical inverse or the reciprocal of a complex number. So I think we're done with all the definitions. Okay?
Tagasumbagay ng mga
So here, what you're going to do is
Mga skeleton no kay mga pick.
okay. So you're going to complete the implementation of the complex number abstract data type.
Wala akong diamond farm.
Okay, so why abstract data type? Well, because you can, it's unlike a basic data type. Okay, okay, with an abstract data type, it's a data type where you don't need to know the actual underlying implementation.
libro na gamit.
Okay.
Kakita ko to sa
But okay, you will be presented with operations and be able to perform operations on that data type, okay, without even knowing its underlying implementation. Okay, so you will be completing the implementation of the complex number abstract data type, or ADT for short, okay, in your laboratory assignment number 1. Okay, so the design is modular. Okay, so we have the declaration in the header file .hh, complex.hh, that's the declaration file, and the definitions file is complex.cc. Okay, so this is of course well, in accordance with our lecture discussion, okay, about the modular design. Okay, so for the declarations file, so observe the use of okay, this okay, compiler directive or preprocessor directive, compiler preprocessor directive, if and def. Okay, so it says if not defined. Okay, that's short for if not defined. So if not defined, if this symbol is this symbol is not defined, then this is true. Okay, then the whole thing, okay, the body will be included, okay, in as output of the preprocessor. Okay, otherwise, if this symbol is already defined, then okay, the whole thing, the body of the if, okay, directive will be skipped by the preprocessor. Okay, so if and def, that's okay, that where the directive begins and it ends with the and if. Okay, at that part. So okay, so inside the if and def, we define the this symbol, okay, which is once this symbol is defined, then the if and def directive will now be false. Okay, so this is a way of safeguarding against multiple inclusions. Okay,
Ay, giak.
so
Kasabot ka.
okay, so that's for the header file. So okay, so I will read these comments first before we proceed with the contents. Okay, so this is the header file containing the declaration of the complex number abstract data type. You do not need to do anything in this file.
Uy, usa man.
Hello. Okay, so I'm still around. Okay, so
Imuha di gikan.
okay, so you do not need, okay, you do not need to do anything in this file. So this file must be left as is. Okay?
Ba't kag
And
dili?
any
Oh,
modifications
dili. Oy.
to this file will not be
Dili na ito
scored. Okay?
perform ay.
Ay, buwang.
Dili na
So you
i-program.
must submit the whole homework
Or basi ni
package
mo
with your
perform si Mata mo.
modifications
Ikaw lang mix-up.
slash additions
Ikaw
Ay,
jud.
in the
ay,
electronic submission. So this
ibuwang
homework must
palitan.
comply with the homework policy as stated in the assignments page. So if you look at
What
the
the fuck?
Mo palit
Ay,
sila.
ay, willing ko ka.
where is that
Willing
Sure.
ka mo.
assignments page?
Oh, sure.
Sure ka.
Grabe tayo gay friends.
Okay, assignments page. There's a homework policy here, so just read through that. Okay. So, for example, for this homework, you're going to submit a single file in that zip
So,
format.
kaning
Okay.
task. Ano,
And then,
Alay.
okay, so you are, whenever you submit programs, your programs must be fully commented.
Is pala mo.
Okay. So, I think this time, this is no longer confusing. So the submitted source codes created by the student should be fully commented to make them easier to read and understand. Okay? So dili fully commented nga i-comment nimo tanang statements. Okay? Unsa may metabo sa imong program kung manay mo himuon. Di ba?
Ano na jungle biome. Let's fucking go.
Okay. So where's that? Okay. So okay. So the declarations uses symbols from IO stream. Okay, so we will be importing the uh, symbols from the namespace std. Okay, and then here we declare the complex class. So it has the following public members. Okay, so the
Hell are you?
the four constructors. We have the default constructor, which simply creates a
Saan ang palma?
zero. Okay, the complex number equal to zero, the real number zero. Okay, so we have here the complex number created out of a real number. Okay, in which case the imaginary component will simply be zero in this case. Okay, for that constructor. And then this one, of course, creates a complex number that has
Naunsa man to?
okay, both real and imaginary parts. Okay, and then here we have the copy constructor. So I think I'm done with the discussions of the constructors. And then we have the accessor functions. Okay, so we have the get real. Okay, the method named get real for
Ay, hala, shit.
returning the value
Ay,
of
presentil nila mo sikat.
uh, the real component of the complex number. And then we have the get imaginary method, okay, for returning the value of the imaginary component. So note that these methods are
Crazy.
declared as const, which means that they cannot change the state of the current instance of the complex number class. Okay. Then we have the two setter methods. Set real sets the real component, okay, of the current instance. Set imaginary sets the imaginary component, okay, of the current instance. Okay. And then we have the following assignment operators. We have the here, okay. So it's an overloading of, okay, the concept of overloading is, well, it is reusing the same name, okay.
Yeah, usa na lang. Sleep.
Wait lang.
Magdalag, bed friend.
It's reusing the same
Bunong sa kabed daw mo.
name of a function for, okay, defining another or adding other functionalities. Okay. So, well, with the overloading, we are just
Villagers.
okay, adding
Wala pa.
a new definition, okay, or a new function
Willing
Ay,
ko
pati
din.
na lang ko ninyo.
Leave
Please,
your
for
okay na.
an
Okay na,
existing
okay na.
function. Like for example, here, okay, so we have okay, the complex, which is the class constructor, is an example of an
si George.
overloaded function.
Ano
Okay, why
physical
overloaded?
writing?
Because okay, we are actually reusing the same name. Okay,
Nagdaan na kanina.
complex, complex, complex,
Uy,
complex.
dugay ko
Okay,
nakabubuan gabi eh.
with only different signatures or parameter declarations. Okay.
Dugay kayo ko nagkatawa.
Now,
Dugay ko
for C++,
nakakatawa.
you're also allowed to overload operators. So here is a declaration for overloading the equals operator. Okay, so okay, that's how it's declared. Okay, and then okay, this is for assigning. Okay, this makes it okay. This operator makes it possible to what? Okay, to do something like complex a. Oops. Complex a b c.
Uy, yawa.
Hello.
Okay, and then we can do something like a equals b equals c.
Ay na mo dapat sa mga kabaw.
Okay.
Atay ni ambak ra ko. Gamay kayo.
So whenever you do this, of course you can do this with the basic data types. Okay, so whenever you do this, it will be this operator that will be
Sa kaning response.
invoked. Okay, for defining the functionality of the assignment. Okay,
Yes, please.
and then okay, so you also need to implement the shorthand assignment operators. Okay, so plus equals, minus
Or
equals,
something
times equals, divide equals, and so on. Okay.
Sapling na lang.
Now for the conjugate, okay, I already defined that. Okay, what complex conjugate is, and then here inverse will just return the
Nabangga.
multiplicative
When mahuman ang kuan dyan ni Frey?
Ang klase.
inverse of the
Kami na
current instance of the complex class. Okay, and then for the magnitude, what about the magnitude?
Ano ba?
Blue ka ba? Yung sa tingin mo na ako.
Well, for the magnitude, let's
Okay. Huwag kayo pulot
see
ay.
if that's
I know.
okay. So let's see if the magnitude is defined here.
Ay,
Magnitude.
kamaot mo sa purpose mo.
I think it's
Please come back.
okay.
Okay, iyon sa mga kabawang.
Okay. Magnitude, aham to. No. Okay. I think dito sa lapit sa may
Nilang jungle logs, boy.
okay, na-mention ba diri ang magnitude?
Sabi mo na, huwag sapling na to. Karagay. Ay, one. Mamaya, I need more sapling here.
Okay.
Sata.
Sabaan, pre, ay. Hilom, pre.
Wait
Sabi
lang.
yan, pre.
Lining abot.
May ukang iringay, nakapatay, may talaga.
Sabi na-improve doon po pumangot yan, pre. Pre, naman sa ikalo ka ba?
Kung sa Sep,
Improve na yung pagpamaghot ba?
ay, di mo kabalo mong pagod. O yan yun.
Grabe
Ikaw may
na
luoy
yun.
kay kabalo ka.
Apil mo sa deal niyo. Hindi counted opinion ng mga judgemon.
Ikaw may Digimon man nato. So dili ka counted.
Dili, pag download og Minecraft ba, pwede na ako
Dili lagi ko gay lagi kag kigol.
Ay.
Ha?
Uy, dili pag down. Dili pag download dili ba?
Okay, yawa. Kinsa man na nang hapak na ako. Dali, dali, prewe. Kinsa ro ba ng diamond sword mo gidala-dala?
Ayaw pa makamat yun ko. Ayaw ko.
Hey, dali, dali ba eh.
Okay, so I'll just search that here. Complex number magnitude. How is that defined? Okay.
Ayan lang eh.
Uh,
Ano pa ba ring manggod kamo na ibahalag breedan eh.
Uy, sabo na kayong earring.
no. Okay.
Kay lumang na si Bill ni.
So here it is. So so for a complex number
Ay, di na deal ni that.
x
Pa ba ni usa ni pag
plus jy. Okay, sa man yung jy ani. So j ang yang gigamit dali I. Okay. That
Sayang pa yung level.
j ang imaginary symbol dali siya I. So we define the magnitude, okay? Or here using the okay. That's similar to the absolute value notation, okay, as follows. So it is actually the square root of x squared plus y squared. So okay. So the magnitude can be thought of as the distance of a complex number z. Okay. Okay. The distance a complex number z lies from the origin of the complex plane. Okay. So that's the magnitude.
Sa dog so katso manggod sa katso di mo.
Okay, that's how it's defined. So we're done with the magnitude.
Show eh.
So let's go back to this. So we're done with that. And then, okay, so we have the global operator functions. So for adding two complex numbers for, okay, subtracting
Urot ng pedigree.
between two complex numbers, multiplying two complex numbers, and then dividing between two complex numbers. So we have the left operand, right operand, okay, for these operators. And then we have the equals, okay, that's the operator for testing equality.
Kay dadto man ka madilig.
Okay,
Yo,
so we have the left operand and the right operand, okay, and then we have also the operator for testing whether two complex numbers are not equal. Okay, and then we have here the operators, okay, for extraction and what? Insertions, okay, operators for extractions and insertions, okay, into the stream, okay. So that's how the operators, okay, for the stream are declared, okay. And then okay, so we're done with the declaration file. okay, which is .hh. So let's proceed to the implementation file, which is the cc, okay, the counterpart of this hh file, okay, which is the cc file, okay.
Genocide town.
So it is this file, okay, the complex.cc file,
Solid.
wherein you must
Ganda na yung axe. Hello, color yellow.
That's mine,
okay,
bro.
provide the implementations. Okay, so according to the instruction,
Fully de ka.
okay, this is the
Per card na.
only file that
Dugay, ramod kayo na siya.
you need to modify in order to test your
Edit mas like the
implementation of the complex number ADT. Okay, so provide the missing implementations of the complex number abstract data type, okay, in this file. So, okay, so you must submit the whole homework package with your modifications / additions in the electronic submission.
Ganda mo din end report sa dali. Ay hala.
Okay, so this homework must comply with the homework policy as stated in the assignments page. So, okay. So in this file, we have,
Slip.
okay,
Pagkita simper, no?
Hindi na kailangan mo slip ang nasa nether. Hindi na kailangan mo slip man.
okay, so we include this header,
Slip!
okay, iostream mat.h.
Para may wala.
That's for the square root. And then we also include the declaration file for the complex number ADT. So that's okay. Complex.hh, and then okay. So let's read through the comments here. Complete the implementation of the ADT for representing complex numbers as declared in the header file complex.hh here. So implement the constructors, the accessor functions, the assignment operators, the complex conjugate method, the multiplicative inverse method or the reciprocal, okay, the complex magnitude method, the arithmetic operators, and the comparison operators of the complex class. So read the class declaration in the header file complex.hh for more information. So we're done with this part. Okay. Okay, so you're going to implement the following functions. Okay, so to. Hello. Okay. Okay, implement the following functions in this file. So we have the constructors, the 4 constructors, the 4 accessor functions. So we have the getters and the setters. Okay, the assignment operators. Okay, so we have the shorthand assignment operators. We have the assignment operator. Okay, and then okay, so the method for returning the complex conjugate. Okay, the complex conjugate of the current instance of the complex number ADT, and then of course that's the method for okay, returning the multiplicative inverse. Okay, the method for okay, determining or computing the magnitude of the current instance of the okay, complex number ADT. Okay, and then we have the global functions. Okay, overloading the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division global functions. Okay, and then we also have the
3 iron na siya.
Okay. We have the comparison operators. So, okay, that's the test for equality. Okay, this is the test for non-equality. Okay, so for these two operators, we have the left operand and the right operand. Okay, for the equality and the non-equality operators. Now, for the stream input output implementation, okay, you do not need to do anything here. It's already implemented for you. It's because the code is well, it's not for not for a beginner C++ programming. Okay, so it's a little bit, the algorithm is already a bit advanced. So well, you don't have to implement this. Okay, but you can take a look at the implementation if you wanted
Oh,
to
baby.
get some ideas on the implementation. So the following stream inserter and extractor operators are already implemented. You will not need to do anything to the implementations. The implementations are designed to process complex numbers in this format. So we have
Grabe yung
opening
speed mo.
parenthesis, real number, comma, imaginary, closing parenthesis. Okay? Okay, so that's how it's defined. And then, okay. Okay, that's how this is defined. This is the extractor. Okay, this one is the inserter. This is the extractor. Okay. Now, how about this? Okay, of course, note that our declarations file, which is the header file, and our definitions file, okay, they do not contain the main function. Okay, so in order for the program to run, okay, the main function must be present. Okay, okay, the entry point must be present.
We're headed north,
Oops.
boys.
Let's try compiling. Okay, just a moment.
No, it's not the same as it was.
You're very funny.
Hello. Okay. Uh, hmm. Oops. Okay, so that's okay. So it needs note that. Okay, I'll just read the instruction here. Okay, so this is the sample program that tests the implementation of the complex number abstracted data type. You may freely modify this file, so modifications in this file will not be scored. Okay, so as well as the modifications in the file complex.hh will also not be scored. Okay, so kanilang ang implementation, yun lang implementation ano yung mga functions diri. Yung kanilang mga member functions ang scorean. Okay, so here you're going to provide the missing implementations of the complex number ADT in the corresponding definitions file complex.cc. To test your implementation, you need to compile this file together with the complex number ADT module. To compile the program using a C++ project, okay? Create a C++ console application. This is what I did earlier. Okay, so I created a C++ project. Okay, console application. Okay, so C++ console application project and add the 3 files. So these 3 files, that's what I did into the project. And then to compile a program using the GCC compiler in the command line, invoke GCC using this command. Okay. Of course, that is if you're using okay, for example, Linux, okay, in the terminal. Okay. You can also do that. Well, I do not know how you can compile this using Visual Visual Studio.
Gani
Okay.
ka on camera ako face to
So I'm
face.
not using that. Okay, so kanya naman full blocks naman akong ginagamit. Okay. You must submit the whole homework package with your modifications / additions in the electronic submission. Okay, so this homework must comply with the homework policy as stated in the assignments page. So note that with this abstract data type, you can do the following: define complex instances, okay, complex variables. So we have A, B, and C. Okay, so now the A, B, and C will now be instances of the
Hi, baby.
okay, complex class. So they will be complex objects. Okay, and then you can use C in and C out to, for example, read. Okay, two complex numbers A and B. Okay, and then display the complex numbers. So it will be in this format also. Okay, opening parenthesis, the real number component, comma, space, the imaginary number component, and then closing parenthesis. Okay, and then you can do this. C equals A plus B. So note that the A, B, and C are all instances of the complex class. So you can do this. C equals A plus B, and then do a C out. Okay, display the result. Okay, C equals A minus B. Display the result. Okay, C equals A times B, and then display the result. C equals A divided by B. Display the result, and then C equals A. Display the result, and then C equals okay. Okay, C plus B. Okay, that shorthand operator. Display the result. Okay, and then here we have C equals okay, C minus equals B. Of course, C is equal to A. So display the result and so on. And then test the equality operator. Okay, so
Reservoir block.
okay, that's for equality. Of course, C is equal to A in this case. So this will be displayed. And then if C is not equal to B, this is test for non-equality. So if that is true, then display C is not equal to B. Okay. Otherwise, display C is equal to B. Okay. So that's the
Bitaw, dali, Nakoy pa
okay, this file assignment1.cc. Okay. So questions. Okay. Questions about your homework.
Balik kay.
Hello. Are you still around?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so kinsa tong nangatana si
Nakoy pero no tao.
kinsa ganito? Si Nastor. Did I answer your question?
Kaya
Wait, sir. Na specific output sa lab project, sir?
Wala man kay actually ang input nimo is custom input man gikan sa user kani. Of course you can check that yourself if your implementation is correct because okay, like what I mentioned earlier, we already defined what is addition, okay? What is subtraction, what is multiplication, what is division of two complex numbers. So define naman nato na.
female genitalia tao.
Okay? There's no specific output because the inputs will be coming from the user. The output will depend on whatever you input, okay, into the variables A and B here, the complex number variables A and B. Hello. Okay, so any other question? Did I answer your question?
Yes,
Okay, so unsa pa man? Kinsa pa lain mga tana?
Meat matag sa polar bear.
Or any other question about our current topic so far? Okay, so I posted a new lecture video this morning. Okay, so any question about that?
No, layuan na nimo eh.
What the fuck? May raw ka niya to the refree.
Wala?
Nay gas.
Dili na yung mga baboy nga perting hadloka.
Ay, ano, sito ganap.
Puglin.
Okay, so
Piglin.
I'm assuming that all of you have understood the topic so far. So it's not actually basic programming na siya. Okay?
Zombified.
That's not that it's not that difficult.
Di man maghilap
Unsa man?
ang pigman basta
Wait.
Asa man ang queue ano kita kalit lang ha.
Puglin.
Asa ang queue mo gawas?
Sabot lagi. Atong baboy gyud na baboy.
keeper masakyan na nimo palma.
Oh, pero
Kung mag-raise hand, asa man tumuha to? Dere. Dayon, unsa man?
Hello?
marka chords.
Sir,
Yun ako na
complex.cc lang i-modify, sir, or kabilang assignment that
You can modify the other files, but they will not be scored. Okay? Ang complex that CC file lang ang it's the only file you are asked in this laboratory assignment to modify. Kanila gid nga file niyo i-modify.
Sayang mo na water.
You can modify the other files, okay? So, but only this file will be scored, okay? Only changes to this file will be scored. So, kung nama implementation, ibutan ninyo other file, so wala na tilabot. That will not be scored. Kanilang, okay? So, I wanted to look at just one place to check your work, okay? Kanira nga file ako ang checkan, okay? Dili ko mo tanaw sa ubang files. Klaro man na sa instruction siguro. Okay?
okay na, sir.
Any other question? Asa man to?
Grabe, wala yung village. Nabot na ko sa... Fuck, man.
Any other question? Wala na? Any question about the current topic? So, I have discussed, what was that? Okay.
Yep. Giyapag na kong paala ang lubot sa polar bear.
Okay, so naman ta diri sa kani. Okay, so muna ang topic na ko ganinang buntag sa ako ang lecture video. Okay, so it's about the operator overloading. What else? It's about class analysis and design. Okay. So wala question ani. So far everything's understood. Okay.
Ano nako sa beach plains. Yes.
Any other question? Okay, so the difference between the struct and the class, so I already actually talk about that earlier, earlier in this class. Okay, the difference between the struct and the class is well, in the struct, the default access is public, okay, while in the class the default access is private. Okay, mura ng kalainan. Okay, for the rest, it's the same. You can in fact just replace here. Okay, asa man to? Okay, you can just replace here. Okay, this class with a struct. Okay, and nothing will change. Okay, maura man ang nakadeclare man as private ang intended private members, nakadeclare man as public ang intended public members. Oops. Okay, so you can actually for this you can change that to a struct. Okay, and that will not affect anything.
Dagan ko na ko nga iron.
Okay, any other question?
Pagdalag kabayo, bye.
Napo na siya sa slide. I-explain po na siya sa slide kung saan kalainan sa duha. Okay, I also talk about that in my previous lecture videos. Kung naman nasa sa slide. So naka-istorya ko ana. Any other question? Wala na? Hello? Okay, so kung wala na, and then, okay, so we'll end this session. Wala na mga tana. Okay, sama ni, kung sa'yo sa ka-file ang ipas. Yes, o sa ka-file ang .zip file. Okay, so naman there is instruction siguro. Okay, you must submit the whole homework package with your modifications, additions in the electronic submission. And of course, don't forget to comply with the homework policy. So naman ko'y additional instructions dito sa homework policy. Okay? Just read the homework policy. Okay, so in particular, you have to put your name in the source code. Okay? Okay, and you do that inside comment. Okay, dapat compile lagi ako ng mga source code. Nana dito sa pang homework policy. Na dire. Okay? Okay. The additional files, for example, source code and text files created by the student for a homework submission should also contain the student's full name and ID number. Okay? The full name ID number in source code should be inside the comment. That is, the source code should still be compilable. So, well, just read the rest. Okay? So I think that's not very hard to follow. Okay, so any other question? Wala na?
Wow, sana all laon.
Okay, so well, I think I'll end this session. Okay, so I'll end the recording.
Bisa lang ka village ba nga ka na na library yan. Sama na eh. Pala, ganun na eh.
Okay, so butan na ako. Okay, so okay, bye-bye. Amping mo sa COVID.
Straight kiss ako lango yan, Rasing. Gawas na yun ang ano.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Mananag yung klase, then ano pa ilain. Sabi nga lagi ng portahan. Walay lakay ning balaya.
Uy, creeper, yan, mabutan ta.
Oh, nabitaw Eric.
O, di ba, ni creeper, lagi buang, makapal mo eh.
Giging.
Uy, buang! Nga, nakasod ang creeper.
George!
You hawad sa'yo. Ay, shit. Buang, makapal mo eh. Uy, ningkuyog lang ko, tangina mo. Uy. Sige, pabuto na lang ako.
Kapag patayan na, agay!
Bugo. Taman to, be. Baka, ay.
Slide.
Wala na.
Nako, ba dyan na village? Yes, sir.
I-chat down coordinates para ma-mark ka. Asa man?
Ladua ka village ang sampay? Ano dahil?
Ha? Wait lang. Naku, nagan ko nainilot nga spot katong gimay na ni Gio Sugod. Ay ni Joseph Gio. Dagan kay dito. Ito ko na kamay nagag-iron. Wait lang. Makuha sa pickaxe.
Paano matayad to?
Wait lang. Wala ko'y food.
Gamay na gaya to level. Gamay pa yung sa mod.
You guys wanna sleep?
And whose fault is that, Palma?
Gravity by gravity.
Ay, lutoon sa kuning salmon.
Yes, finally! Potato, fuck!
Karon pa nakakita dito yawa. Apotekas continent. Nakita ko dito eh.
Oy, sleep sa ta, sleep.
Sleep fast. Fast, please.
Kabuti na eh. Nakita ko sa XP.
Exit, Ras.
Di ka, Ras.
Ras. Hindi ka naman dispoon lagi, Ras.
Tayo sa nag-organize pa ko.
Sabi
Kung nawala na ako. Bala na to eh. Today.
Grabe, alas dos na ko ng mata ba? Taman ka rin, wala pa ko ikaon. Ikob na ako eh. Food panda lang tapos food pandarts.
Apel po ko ba? Iyaw na. Kaon kong cup noodles. Luto sa cup noodles.
Ay no, alas 5 pa naman din. Sarado rin yung GM shawarma. Uy, tulog na mo ba? Please ba? Kaya ako pa nang i-explore.
Nag-sleep na ako.
Nag-slip na pag ko.
George. AFK si George.
Pati agad.
I-kick si George.
Alaga, milk tea pa. Apple ko na rin bing. Milk tea man
You gave me a reason.
Ay, abre na itong dapit
Ay,
nila
Sep,
kakeren niya eh.
ikaw di ka preset, Sep?
Ako.
Okay ra ng music magod. Oh my
Yes, discount. Thank you, Lord.
I met you. Met you. Need a reason for my being.
Kung nasunod akong Gcash na yun.
At ilig kay romance na kanta. Wa magay romance kinabuhi at.
Wala. When I met you. George ay bayot.
Yes, if na mo sa bed, ma-attack pa man Japan mo zombies, no?
Butan pa kay Creeper.
Ako yung mga attack ni mo, Frey.
Ayaw, pag have mercy pa.
Kaning villager. Pag mata na niya, Fletcher na
Kapalagi
siya
yun.
ron.
Eve, why are you... Ay,
Ayaw nagkatulog eh, si
Siya,
George.
siya may imagine
AFK
mo.
si George.
At yun, be.
Eve.
Uy, iron.
Uy, ayaw, amo nag-andam ni Gio.
Bibitaw na mahinahon ako, pare. Tulubayan ang art.
Pagluto sa ko. Ayaw ko to klor. Apit ko ng kulog na po.
Kaway sinalambing. George, okay, tulog si George eh. Bayot si George. Wala na lang eh. Wala
Yan
na
yan.
na. Hindi mo dawat, George. Mali. Dili dyan.
Sleep na, sleep.
Enchant pa ko.
Ay, sleep sa eh.
Kasi ang sa enchant ay wapod tayo.
Sleep.
Ate.
Gitog na. Sleeping through this night man to. Bayat ra sila. Tayo. Okay, gusto rin sa ganyan. Ako pa na yun.
Nagko naman yung mga kabang. Hindi pa tayo sa mga kabang. Huwag mayroon rin kayo sila.
Mga kids pa man yung mga villager eh.
Agay. Ano naman sa mga kanira sa mga bata ba eh.
Agan kay horses dere. Ako na yung pang... Mga sinulat mo na para sa akin. Ang bumubura, hinihayaan mo na lang. Di ako
Ay, magdungag tag chess.
iyo bakit
Yes,
di
kailangan na yun.
Asan ako i-place palma?
idolo.
Bisag-asa lang. Bisag-asa lang. Kaya ako rin ka nang i-rearrange yun ako niya. Panatay ka ng personal gamit ng mga chest diri ha.
Saman. Ay, wait. Naba ko
Ay,
food.
may isda.
Ako'y cook salmon. Daig ako ha. Ulo ka ba?
Ay, nasa chest lagi.
Ay, nasa chest, Gio. Find it sa chest.
Daga na kayo kung pagkaon, gigutom na yun. Halagi sa ubos. Kaya ka kung mabuting ko na.
Yes, carrots. I'll fucking steal your carrots, bro. Fuck you. Pula sa compost deh. Uy, bone meal. Okay.
Ano di ay?
Siguro ay wala nang natira. Ang sinulat mo na para sa
I had to steal away. I left her love inside of yesterday, and still her words, they leave me wondering what I'm looking for. Oh, yeah. And I'm singing now, ooh, I wanna find her back in the place where she said she would wait. I wanna find her. Oh, yes I will. Oh, yes I will. Now I know I do it to myself. I get lost in the games, thinking I need your help, but don't reach for me. It push you away.
Parang village, useless pa ng village. Ilang? Mga bata, mga villager na sulod.
Oh, what a mushroom. Fuck. Tayo mata mangitag mushroom. Okay, plan failed.
Dalapit sa swamp ras na yung mushroom.
Yun no. Shit. Kung saan na direction sa balay ang swamp?
I forgot. Lang.
Or
Yung coordinates kay kan 1209 is that 1209 66 negative 181
1209
66 negative 181
negative. Saan negative?
181.
Nice.
Magsa-study po tayo for today's video.
For today's video. What brightening?
Kung ano Scotland day.
Wez.
Ambot sad, pero yun siya go. Anyway, thank you.
Inside of my mind, don't leave me behind, light of from this moon, I'm rain falling for you. Yes, sir. Rain falling for you. Pwede naman fall si Rain, to the breezy days.
Yung asa ka, Gio.
It.
You think I'm joking? Ay.
Fuck you.
Wait
I
lang,
felt
food
the
sa'yo.
downfall fudger every day.
Okay, mamatay tayo mag-mine.
You're inside of my head, inside of my mind. Kisning dako na villager.
Agay. Dihulat din ang mga dako na di ay. That is ano pitawagan na. Grooming.
Wala, imo na akong Fletcher.
Alam
Me boy.
Ha? May isda. Ano naman, nagpatay isda.
bagong version sa lista.
Tapit sa village.
The rails.
Press
ang button.
I right click. Then button.
Hala, naigo! Holy shit! Uy, moving target din sa layo. Oh, holy shit. Sige, tracking. Prediction shot yun.
Shift.
Shift din, iko pa.
Dili,
Iba lang.
shift lang.
Butang sa mga inventory lang. Di mo kan tanah kog sistema na kanang upalit siya.
Shift lang.
Shift ba para magawas?
Kung saan yung pagawas?
Beautiful pink farm.
Bakit anti ka to? Ninglahos ka. Uy, wala ko ninglahos. Meron ko dapit sa mine, ay sa cart nimo.
Say, pangalan aning axolotl name mo. Say, pangalan din. Cigarettes after sex. Ay, wala. Kalimot yung ngalan dahil.
We were sitting down in the restaurant, waiting for the chat. We had made
Kira na dyan, eh.
earlier that
Sa bata mo ning duwa.
Right.
I need to wait itong motherfucker eh.
Nitwit di ay. Dimwit ako mahuna-huna og pangalan nila.
Wala pa mo ko diri.
Need to wait, man.
Gikan ra ba ng mga sugaa sa imperno? Ako nag-joke. Gikan yung last neto. In short, ang asenso Ozamis, mangita mo doon ta sa imperno. Ngitag suga. Payog ko ninyo, be mo, kanang taningalan ko. Kita ko cold.
Nice, Fletcher.
Ikuha. Magsaningalan, magdala tag bed.
Magdala.
Kaya I go back.
Matulog sa ta siguro.
Night skinny dipping. Night gali, so ay makita. Ate, mga tao ganan mag skinny dipping sa lake na gali, nagay makakaon na mong lake. Kumain tikoy. Diba, nagay isda mo kanilang kaon, wala.
Dili, paano siguro na caterpillar?
Purple or
Ito may ka-library yan. Lectern. Fuck.
alligator. Atong headshoton be.
Asa, Gio?
Pug. Ay po, talo. Pug. Mugali. Mo tingala nga, di manilag na. Katuwa-tuwa ang kailag kayo. Lah, napaisa. Yawa.
Asa man doy?
Village man nila raid doon, di man kita. Grabe hampre, flex man kayo, diamond sword.
Mari ko shield.
Siya nga sa fortune 1 ay. Ano na? George, imuhan na, mucraft ko ka ng diamond pickaxe. Imuhan
Ay, ako na ibala sa mga food ha.
Ay, gikuhang hampre.
Adili, ako ibutang sa chest. Sa pickaxe chest.
Pilay level ninyo, kamay ka ng level up ano
15 ko, 15.
Kanyo 13. Okay, ikaw level up pala ako.
Level up.
Ay, ikaw kanang enchant.
I don't know how.
Dali, adong natin.
Teach me. Wala ko diamond pickaxe eh. Wala na ako eh. Ay, wala na din ako. Ano naman din ako?
Yaman ka.
Wait lang. Wala
Yes.
ako.
Ate, abot mo na
Hello?
Brook Street ba eh.
Advance sa grill champ.
Dayon.
Okay.
First ako na eh.
Oh, then ka ng lapis o gang pickaxe.
Lamping kang gate.
Yan na, level 13.
Wait. Ay, sorry. Level 11 man. 11 unbreaking.
Ayun sa may lion level din.
Efficiency 1. Di siya kaabot level 3. Did ko nga mo abot og level 20 pa.
Shit, ayun na lang. Ibi.
Ito kayo ulit mo. Wait lang.
Ay, ako na nang i-feed. Ikan. Ayaw na ikan ng patya. Ako nang daghan. Ako na sila ipadaghan. Sakto naman niya itong enchanting table kay Wamte level 30 mo po. No. Ako rin. Yun o. Ako shield.
Kuan, ako yung defender.
I'm sa...
Tulog sa tabi? Ay, you're so dirty.
Tulog.
Joseph Rain.
At gusto ko mutilaw tong bago na okil.
Dili ta katulog oy kay ning lakaw si Joseph. Uy, naguba lagi ko sa kabed.
Akong gidala.
Ano yung tang white yung mong gikuha? Let's go. Ay, lang food. Nalimot. Gala.
Akan kung pagkaon na, di mo problema ng pagkaon. Oh. Mag-harvest. Harvest lang po eh. Buo na itong pan.
Ato dapit nga site magkuhan. Katong sa kang Joseph ko kay dagan jud kayo loot sa akong nakitaan.
Kung giapas rin may coal. Iron. Patikit sa mga gipatay. Len lang yung unong, what the fuck? Kanakay kong pagkaon. Hindi na tamang problema ang pagkaon dahil. Kaon? Okay, I give you the list. I have 63 melon slice, 23 bread, 16 steak, and 7 salmon. Because I am hungry. Kunyara ko, starving mo. Then mo bargain din ko.
Palma ha, selfish.
Yeah.
Tala.
Nara ko food lagi, mga hatag ra ko.
Dito dapit.
Mugali,
Sa kang Joseph ka ba? Katong yung gikalot.
Gikatlan. Gikatlan.
Sakto ba Japon, di ba?
Di ba nang kalot og katol gud?
Nagutom noon ko. Sa moka ng zombihay.
Ara sa.
Hello eh.
Kaman na.
Hello.
Ay, nagpa-food panda, gini ka. Kaya mo na ako, meme ra ka. Like, sige, kalimot na, napay shawarma diri na. No, humot man kay barbecue, wa may barbecue diri. Buang na ta.
Anta sa tag. Hell's Kitchen.
Underground.
Eh.
Di ka galatagaw.
Atay kapoy ra bagsaka. Ako ni padako be. Let's widen the hole. Feather falling.
Kilit sa balay. Oh. Uy, giigo ko. Buang ang.
Sorry ko eh. Agi ka sa ko atubangan. Naga kalot ko. Wrong hole. Uy, diri oh. Tamang ka. Kamay nawala. Third eh. Uy, lalo. Saka goods pala eh. Tamang ka.
Oh.
Ay, mali.
What's up on Dito. Ako bang good? I'm the one who's less experienced here.
Performance comes with experience. Kay sa mukha, ning tuyok-tuyok.
Huwag ka na, nagituyok-tuyok lagi ka niya.
Ha? Eh, kung sakita po ba eh.
Ata, magsubos ng dagang, ikaw
Wait,
nakita nga iron.
Ito naman dahil ko diri.
Na may diamond diri, pero wala pag-ikuha kay... Sayang.
Parton.
Oh. Alo!
Daga ng tropical na isda diri. Diri mo ko namatay ato. Yung Pinay coal. Pinay ka ng iron. Not worth it yan. Aqua gali. Ay mura pa light. Yan the tunnel. Man tap. Diri mas split up lang ta diri or napay lalom pa ni.
Asa ka?
Ako si mong likod. Lalom pa mong diamond mangod. Negative 50. Ay ikaw good. Pero huwag lalo.
Napalalong dito.
Wow, so deep. Holy shit, lalong gini. Wala, na diamond na raw. Ah! This thing ya. Okay, good luck. Bangi ko, Bin.
Ni iron, oh. Sino natin ay?
5 kabuok skeleton. Ako sila i-lead pa dong ninyo, Bin.
Buang ka.
Naman kayo nis lisod kayo na rin.
Apelay.
Sa trace. Uy, may speed re. Ingon ba ako na 7 ka buhok kay 5 ka buhok. Kay spider ka ng skeleton. Nay diamond. Nay diamond dire. Equipping. Bro, ang giping.
Wala, wala ko kadalag torch.
Tangan nyo. Pareha rata ba? Okay, yawa. Nahulog og stalagmite, stalactite, goodbye.
Ayun.
Kami tra ba ni mga stalagmite? Ako ning pick up.
I got front row seats for the parkside living, feel like the one, but I'm one in a million. Teenage in the cup.
Ako na diamond.
I don't really know
Sige ate, nawala man pa.
what's the point of living if my heart gets
Patry.
broken. Driving on the road, waiting for head-on collision. Springtime from the road. I miss you, but I'd rather be alone.
Palma, be careful ng spider.
Yes, i-atake na ko. Wala ning mainan mga diamond eh. Apoy balikon.
Ang diamond, oh, kita.
Ako nang i-mine. Gayon. May tubig diri. Wow. Oh shit. Patay lupa pa diri. Yan na lang.
Window seats as the plane starts leaving. Miss those streets where my knees were bleeding. Homesick, better brand. I left my bed again. Looking for heartbreaks, headaches, the doctor
Pag standby sa movie mo, lutoon sa to na akong noodles.
says that I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Kita nga ga-standby si Gio. Shoota mo niya kung na'y zombie mo abot. Pero ko ka-workout gapon. Sorry Palma. Pero basin ko aron kag zombie, at least I did my job to protect you. Asa ka Gio? Asa ka Gio? Anong tawag yun sa Palma? Tawa ka siya. Buang ka na diri sa stone ay wall ng game mo.
Excuse me.
You told your family for a reason. You couldn't keep it in. Your sister splashed out on the bottle. Now no one's celebrating. Dom Perignon, you brought it. No crowd of friends applauded. Your hometown skeptics called it champagne problems. You had a speech, you're speechless. Love slipped beyond your reaches, and I couldn't give a reason. Champagne.
Unaog ta.
Your Midas touch on the Chevy door. November flush and your flannel cure.
Excuse me.
Once a madhouse. I made a joke, well it made for me how evergreen or group of friends don't think we'll say that word again. And soon they'll have the nerve to deck the halls that we once
Ay,
walked
shoot.
to. One for the money, two for the show. I never was ready, so I watch you go. Sometimes you just don't know the answer. So someone's on their knees and ask you. She would have made such a lovely bride. What a shame she's fucked in the head. They said, but you'll find the real thing instead. She'll patch up your tapestry that I shed. Hold your hand while dancing.
Alo,
Never
putik.
leave you standing.
Tubig.
Crestfallen on the landing with champagne problems.
Saka.
Your mom's ring in your pocket, her picture in your wallet. You
Asa mang
remember all my champagne.
dagan mag-torches, Gio. Ang layo ka. Bakit ang nakam...
All my champagne problems.
Wag i-box magita. Thank you.
Aron di ka mamatay ba? Pasolo nung niya ako nimo.
Ay.
Unsa ni? Ay, dahil lagi yung color daw.
Oi, Karen, hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello,
Yes,
Karen.
Karen is here. Nakauli na siya after ta niya giingnan nga kwaon daw nato yung sobra nga milk tea.
Asa man ora kay kagbalay.
Amang skeleton.
Pinalagi diamond. Can't believe ba mo kakita ni.
Meron ba ko ang diamond mine dia? Section kayo to siya lang taon.
Ilang exit na demo sa mine.
Uloy. Follow the torch lang, Palma.
Fine. O gali. Exit sa ko guys, kuya mag-film. Marag-atay. Exit ako. Wali, ako off ko. Oh, kuray sarado ang laptop.
Malive dyan mong ano eh.
Wait lang, nagkuha ng iron, sayang kayo. Tagan ko nakita ang call sa suba. Asa man ka? Kinsa ko i-follow. Okay.
Yan ay crying obsidian. Ay mga obsidian. Chuyo, yung portal ay. What the fuck?
Uy, ngit-ngit man kaayo. Hala, uy, creeper. Uy. Wala lagi ko touch. Nakay wood, Gio. Kuan ko crafting table.
Masa ang crying obsidian? Yay! Fuck! Kita ko golden leggings nga na mending. Woo! Yay! Kita ko pickaxe, golden pickaxe nga na mending. Shee! Yes, sir! Karas lang kani XP ang golden pickaxe nga na mending. I feel like.
Kaunsa akong na-mending. Di.
Kay kuan ang experience nimo kay mo experience nga mag-gain
Times
kay
two?
mo dili kay kuan mo heal siya sa equipment. Like mo-repair.
Isa pa
Pero-
sa guba.
Instead of XP kay mo-repair ng mong kuan. Oh. Dili makuan gyud siya, maayo gyud siya. Worth it kay samot kailangan ang goal mo gud kay dapat mended tanan ang imong kuan, imong equipments.
Wala unsa man.
Unay ideal. What about nasa nether?
Nakay torch, Gio. Wait lang. Sakita na idungo nilang to sa laptop eh. Na-up.
May fire charge.
Bitaw no. Cute diba kito nga keyboard. Pero ayun na sa nibi. Kapoy ko ha.
Excuse me, sorry. Again.
Frey.
Yes.
Kada magkita kami ni Sheena ba?
Ano man.
Dili na ko maansi to gipakaon ninyo siya gwento.
Pau talaga siya nga.
Na,
Sinagi
dili
pa
na
ka.
ko, dili ko ka dare po nagpawat na kay before patali ko makastorya kay magkatawan ako while naglantaw ninyo.
O, need you cook
Ano
torch.
ko, kasi madunggan
Wet
ko,
wipes
bawal
pa.
nila wet wipe si Sheena.
11. Wala ka to, Gio. I didn't man siguro nag-open na.
Yan, sila, bad
Ako
kay
Napaka-evil.
Ang pwede ko to. No, mo yun. Klaro dyan kayo nga, idea to rin ako.
Wala.
Negative. Ang kwan yung
Wala,
negative
putik.
64 pero dagan na mag-bedrock.
May zombie, Gio.
Negative 58 ang ideal.
Ako rin guard ni mo.
59
Karen.
mag-start ang bedrock. So,
Ano, buwal kasi si Karen. Ay, nalagaran na lang. Buwal na ko rin.
ayun nang katlin. Maluod eh. Kaya nga.
Ito, masagag cute da. Ay.
Pray is
Wala,
very
good.
bad.
Kan biya, bad boys take you to heaven.
Daddy? Iron nugget. Ay, yes. Pag himog ko.
Bedrock na ni Gio.
So where the fuck is my leather, man?
What if pati na lang tika? Oy. What
Wait,
if
where the
ako
fuck is
sad?
my leather? Yut, maluwa. Sorry. Sige, stream ka, George? Ha? Wala child friendly dre. Asa mo na akong leather? Eh, what the fuck? Nagkan ka to 1 million? Wait lang. Pakita ko mga chest. Eh, ako I try to remember the chest.
Ala ni Iron. Ako may swerte na to, Gio eh.
No, despawn to dre? Shit. Kuha ninyo? Ayay. Kuha ninyo no?
Gio, kadungog ka.
Ay, dili. Ang mga villagers ang isarya yan. Kuha sa villagers. Shit.
Uy, hawa! Hawa, tabon ni. Ako yung gisog dan dili Gio, padayunan eh. Pagtaod sa kuan ka dut be, pagtaod sa torch ka dut kwaon na unya.
Depressed man eh.
Dili Gio. Dayunan eh. Pero kung bagawas ako kay na ako yung gi-furnace manggo dito. Ay mahadlo ko.
Ano, depressed na ka. Bugo
Ay
man
kayo
eh.
kay mga redstone.
Ma-despawn ang items dre na? Ma-despawn? Pero easy naman. Easy. Easy, di, malapit ako gabi, easy, walay ko ano, walay armor ang mga mobs.
Akong i-difficult.
Difficult hard. Ayo, nya right, inig natin spawner na, pero ako mo.
Unya ra oy. Lo.
Ano lang ako i-recommend? Uy.
Dagan katagba. Uy, ang tigba ng pagkaon ni Hawa. Buwang sa palom. Gutom ka? Ay, sorry. Akong balikan. Wait lang. Asa yung exit na to, Gio? Asa naman ko? Dali.
Sapat na sa'kin na ganito. Oh, ang pagmasdan ka sa malayo. Kapag kinausap
Gio, mura nag-miss atong game mo, Gio. Anong kabaluang Gio?
sagot, hiningay lagot.
Papunta pa lang tayo sa 8. Oy.
Ko naman yata di ka mamatay kung hindi
Eh, di mo guna ako makita mong agtang.
hawakan ng iyong kamay. Handa kong mabuhay sa aking kalokohan.
Then, I think I made a mistake eh. Ang stick ako ang gisunog, Gio. Sa furnace. Pero di na ko kita sa exit, Gio eh. Promise. Ay, kita na like ko. Pwede naman mo pile up, pero kung makatagbo ka, lava, sorry na lang.
Masisilayan dahan-dahang lilisan. Hindi ko naman
Gio, feel na ko ga-waste tag tayo. Wala, na-gold.
kung hindi
Hindi lang ba, like, sayang mo gold. In case na ba mahot ng tag resources, at least na
Kaya nga sa akong shit eh.
kung wala ka sa aking buhay, walang kakulangan.
respond lang po ta.
Sa 68 version pag strip mining din. Ay,
Oh,
dili.
buka na akong
Sa 50 ra, 58 din, 58. Yung pag strip mining. Sa 58, dig na din ka. Ay, ano na, go deeper.
Gio, nakay quadra crafting table.
Pagka 58 na mo, George, ay na, go deeper. Yan, na-drop.
Asa?
Grab my stick. Diamonds na. Fortune cookie, wala. Unfortunately. Yes, another village! Ah, fuck. Again.
I die.
Slip, please.
Oy, pod.
Sleep, please, sleep.
Diday ko.
Lang.
Pre, sleep, pre.
Anong ganan makagantang ko? Dahil sa brason.
Pre, sleep ba? Lain naman, pre.
Ako
Pre.
lang, si Aubrey.
Nag-sleep naman ko.
Dali, dali, dali. Ay, sa George na.
Hi, Kat.
Mana.
Kita mo ako? Hindi ako pop.
Pokpok ka pa rin, Dilni.
Hindi ako si Delny. Ako si Aubrey.
Unsa ka rin name sa partner ni Aubrey?
Si Boyan.
Ay, si Boy. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Yung asa mo exit ani Gio, bis.
Hello, sorry.
Asa ka ron? Igibiyaan ko nimo.
Covers PH.
Uy, Gio, asa ka? Wala, bago kita sa Diamonds. Nakita ko sa freaking exit. Isa ka ba ka? Ay, asa ka niya to? Uy, kote. Kapite mo shield. Sige, hila. O, dali man to, ingit-ngit kayo. Feel ako pikas. Wait, so pagbalik ni Palmo niya, kung manaka na ta Gio, siya na sa mabilin. Ning exit. Kung na-skeleton. Di ba tabusa ka? Wait ni iron. Ay, put pa kamatay. Nakoy food. Dagat sa kanya, creeper. Ang exit. Dala ko ni mo dito, dayon. Ay, sa taas tagikan yata. Diri sa taas. Mo build up, pile up na. O sa taas tagikan, dagan kog dahon dito. Pwede man ka mag-imo on call. Where are you? Wala. Ugasunod. Ayara.
Yes, mending axe. Let's fucking go. Unbreaking hoe. Protection 4. Nice. Nice. Let's go, baby.
I see you driving your car down to school. Your lips are so fine and you're looking so cool.
Ay, putik.
I know you notice me too. And if I'll be honest with you now, maybe I'm thinking maybe if you need a lover, let me know.
Saka?
Let me in. I could treat you better. Steer you up.
Where are you? Minaw ka? Ay, ni Saka ka.
So give me a chance if you need a lover, baby. They look at me when I'm looking at you. I don't give a damn cause it's all I can do. Please don't go breaking my heart.
Morning.
Tell me you're aching for me now, baby. Baby. If you need a lover, let me know.
Yes, hala.
Let me in.
Okay. Nag-drop ko gapil akong bones.
Every day.
Drop my bones.
A fancy car, but a fancy you. So give me a chance. If you need a lover, baby. Any flowers ain't your pain. I got so much love.
Ay, nadi ko yung bones. Uy. Come here, doggy.
Feel the same way.
Doggy, doggy.
You know we can
Come.
do whatever you want.
Ah.
Just need to
One more, one more. Come, come.
let me come inside.
Ah, very good.
The rain.
Come here, doggy. You want bone?
If you need a lover, let me know.
Ah, okay. Let's go. I'm not ready.
Roses every day. I might
Oh.
have a fancy car, but a fancy you. So give me a chance if you need a lover, baby.
Wait, adjust lang. So na yan.
I'm not surprised.
That everything lasts. I've broken my heart too many times. I've cut deep inside.
Myself in.
I talk myself out.
I get all worked up, then I let myself down. I tried so very hard not to lose it. I came up with a million excuses. I thought of every possibility.
Possibility.
And I know someday that it'll all turn out. You'll make me work so we can work it out. And I promise you, kid, that
And I guess no much more than I could. That's how you feel.
I might have to wait. I'll never give up. I guess it's half timing and the other half's luck. Wherever
Tip set ka?
Di ko ka-slip na ako tubig.
you'll come out of nowhere and into my life.
No, slip eh.
Can be so amazing. And baby, your love is gonna change me. And now I can see every possibility.
Nagkaharam ako mag-slip eh. Pan. Nang magulat ko sa mga trade sa villagers. Okay, ma-restart mo gana everyday.
I just haven't met you yet. They say all's fair.
I'm love anyone.
But I won't need to fight it. Get it, fight it.
Ano man. Magpa-level up ka. Tara, let's go. Wait lang, B. Ako sinihipuson akong iron BK. Ako'y food. Ako'y food. Oh, no.
Can see every single possibility.
I-breed sa daan before pa niyo mabat yan. I-breed sila tanan. 4G.
To work it out. Promise you, kid, I'll give more than I get, than I get, than I get, than I get. Oh, you know it'll all turn out, and you'll make me work so we can work it out. Promise you, kid, to give so much more than I get. Yeah, I just haven't met you yet. Just haven't met you yet. Oh, promise you can to give so much more than I get.
Nabungkag.
Pag ganito wheat din pa ilure sila, ilure balik sa pen.
Okay, wait, George. Kumusta ko ulit temporary lang. Hindi makamuambak sa kuan. Favorite word man akong nabidyan sa gamitong dili. Unsay na if smite?
Nakay extra damage. Damage against zombies. Bane of Arthropods.
Kung efficiency,
Para dapat sa ka ng mga may sa pickaxe or sa shovel or sa
sa
axe.
pickaxe.
Faster siya mo destroy og blocks. Gabi, after how many days I'm back. Finally. Kapag makapilan. So, naglag ako
Asa man
Not
kasi?
good. Meron ko sa village nga katong first village. Ayun.
Unsa? Wala na ba tayo coal? Ah, wait, magkuha ko wood. Wait lang.
Ito, na-abandon na yung village dire. Ito ang tipan. Yes, it's morning na. Burn na nito ng zombies. Kalag na kong sugod eh.
Wait lang. Wait, nga na wag ka nga mga salita. Philip. Patay zombies. Wait lang. Saka. Why? Ano man manika? Already. No, gadbit-bit ko sa mga akong mga kuan. Wait lang, mapas ako nimo. Kasi ako nag-chess. Nya. Kuan ka, huwag kagigutom.
Medal to the ocean of emotions that you can't see yourself. Ganun ako.
Ako naglag ko. Eh,
Pag nagsugod
kung kaya mag-break chess eh.
Pag nagsugod lang Yung naroon din yung lag Balik na pa na yung gabi Awalag-lag.
Okay. Buang.
Asa tong enchanting table.
Na, kanang naay nether. Laos lang. Dayon Gio, nakay torch. Wala may torch diri.
Connection lost, galag lagi ko. Delay sa server gana.
Wala ko.
Sama sa gud.
Wala namang puno.
Gusto ko nag-lag si Humpty Dumpty.
Pero okay na siya ron. Ganya ka, di lang ko ka-open chest. Dugay kay siya mo open. Ay, taman din ron dyan. Dugay dapat kayo mo open. What time ganahin mo ni server? Kapon. Gabiin na ba to, Gio? Gio. Gabiin na ba mong server? Kahapon ba? Gabiin na ba ito? Katunggihin mo ko server.
Ay, hala. Na-off na ko akong audio. Ano sa to? Ha?
Gabi ko game mo server.
Dili.
Hapon.
Ay, gabi din. Eh. Gabi.
Enak. Hindi say. Ako salad.
No. Asa ka, Ham? Ako dali tao dari.
Restart ko ang server.
Yun lang.
Okay.
Restart.
Hindi. I'm ready
Wait,
to...
saan mag-restart?
Close din ako. Ay, abay, dili nga na tayo. Buta na yung designated na restart yan.
Yun sa combo ko yun. Natunga na siya.
Ay, Ay, na-restart mo.
Sige, restart Georgia.
I-start lang.
Yes, ako.
Banday na balik.
Pwede na.
Hmm.
G. Okay na, di na siya lag. Slight, lag siya slight.
Ngit-ngit na sa kuha.
What is this country music?
Lagi sa kuha eh. Galaxy mo, Gio.
Wala raman.
Tawa mo sa rin sa kuha eh. Nga nila, black.
Ha?
Black ka ay.
I cannot see.
Wait lang.
Okay, okay ra. Globe things ni globe. Paborito ni Lord ang globe. Ay, galagang sir, grabe. Balik lang ha, balik lang. Makabalik ka lagi ka.
Wait, loading. Loading to start when he goes on gamit.
Si Vic Rodriguez ba kay utro pag di mo tubag? Kabalo mo tubag. Mga serious question.
Mag-workout na din ko rin eh. Dikit ba kayo mong kabutay?
Things you do is all yellow. Wrote a song for you. Yellow. Took my turn. What is things you done?
Hala, connection loss.
Nawa mo balik ko, nawa. Suwag ko da yun. Easy ra kayo
Sana all.
balik.
Uy, pabida mo.
To something beautiful. You know you darkest hour.
Uy, basta doon tayo balik na. Example, baka balik na tayo ng Geo.
Mm.
Kung connection loss na yan ko.
No, basta sa PLDT na ba? Okay.
Unya na lang kung balik ko eh. Mag-inlos ako.
Okay.
Alone sa
Mag-solo.
for today.
Mag-solo na lang kung patayan na nila. Na di man pwede kaya murag matay ko dahil yun.
Balik na lang sa isa.
Na-tryan
I-press
na.
na yung tab ka doon, Jim.
Ha?
Tab.
Tab. Tab lagi.
Ikaw rin na. Ikaw rin na.
Ito din nga. Wala ko balon sa key na ko para makuha ng...
Ay, ilahi.
Pero sure ako rin isa. Ilang taon na lang ko. Emotional support. Wala ko kulatahon ng mga zombie.
Wait, asa na?
Basta, ano akong gingan mo, dari ko tigkuan. Dari ang mga kuan.
Feeling mo connected doon lagi ang mga ano.
Hala, wala lagi tao. Nadi ay. Sabi man ako ni. Dari?
Kung saan na? Ay, skeleton. Di ka sana. Mars.
Kani kay mamatay ni siya. Bogo. Uy. Easy. Uy, gag. Gag pare. Look how they shine for you. And all the things.
Ang ilos ako, balik ako niya.
Okay, ako po din. Por isa. Adios to the stream.